Also, I might sound like totally selfish when I say this, but why are my two best friends constantly hanging out without me? Like, I get that they're allowed to do that, but it's like I had so much planned of stuff that I wanted to do this summer with them because since like February, March, for a few months, we would have a sleepover once or twice a month, and we can't have it at um my like best friend's house. We could only have it at my house and my other close friend's house. And so we would just take turns hosting and we would stay the night at each other's houses once or twice a month. And then because of the summer, it's like I have schedules with my parents, so I have to fix it according to like them because normally I can only host at my mom's house. And if I'm at my dad's, I have to host it at my grandmother's house, not at my dad's apartment. And it just got like super confusing. And now my two best friends are doing cheer. And, before it was like we could plan stuff, but now it's like impossible because I can hardly ever do the weekends because my family, that's the only time I spend time with my family. And so I can only do like weekdays basically. But I can't do that because they have cheer from 8:30 to 10:45 every single weekday. And it was like um this last week and this week they have no cheer. They have a break for 2 weeks for cheer. But I'm at my mom's and I wanted to host a sleepover at my grandmother's because she's got the monies. She likes to spend the monies and I wanted us to go on like a shopping spree or something and just like I wanted to host like an epic thing for my friends to be nice to them. And now it's like my two best friends after cheer, they go to this one friend's house and they hang out like every day after cheer. And my best friend's boyfriend is now staying at their neighbor's house like 24/7 and riding his bike or his no his bike like to like stores and going shopping and then just coming back. He basically lives over there now, just waiting for my best friend to just come back from cheer and spend like all day every day over there. And it's like they've had a ton of sleepovers, they hang out all the time, and I didn't even know this until like recently. They've been like hanging out all the time without me. And I think it's just a little weird, especially since like they had a sleepover and then like a week or two later they told me about it and everything that happened while they were having the sleepover and it's like why would you tell me that like way later? It's like, I don't need to know this information. You're just telling me that you guys had fun without me. And like I said, I don't want to sound selfish, but it's also like, I'm a little upset. And also, it's like the one time they asked me to hang out with them too, they asked to go see Moana as a group. I don't want to watch that terrible movie. I don't want to watch it. I don't. And they were like, exactly, we're gonna go and we're gonna make fun of the movie. I'm not having my parents spend money on movie tickets to go see a movie that I don't want to watch. But I did. I did anyway because my mom was like, it'll be good for you to get out of the house and to hang out with your friends. Finally, after all this time, just go do it. So I did. We watched the movie. I went back to my friend's house. We spent the night. I stayed, um, like maybe half the day the next day. But we pulled like an all-nighter and we watched the sunrise outside. And it was really fun, but also like kind of tiring. Like when I got back home, I had so much energy and I was cleaning and I was doing a bunch of chores and I was just getting to work. And then I passed out on my bed at like 2 p.m., which I did not want to do. I wanted to stay awake until 7 p.m. and just go to bed super early and get my sleep schedule back on track because it's been a little messed up through the summertime. But I fell asleep at 2 p.m. and my mom woke me up at like 5 p.m. saying like, "Hey, there's a fire in the canyon right next to our neighbor, like right next to us. We might have to evacuate, blah 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 blah." I was out of it. I had no idea the what she was saying to me because I was still basically asleep. But she told me she was like, "We're going to the food truck place because there's like a food truck place right next to our house, and we go all the time. And like our friends are the managers there, it's this whole family. Anyways, she was like, "Get up, we're going to go get food. Um, like your hair looks fine. Get dressed." And I got out of bed and I sat on my floor and I like broke some stuff in the process. And I sat on my floor for maybe like 3 to 5 minutes in like no thoughts, no brain thoughts, not processing, no. Nothing was going on in my brain. I was awake, but my brain was not awake. My body was. And I was just sitting there for forever. And then eventually I brushed my hair really fast. I, like, I don't remember what I did, but basically I just, like, whipped up, I just got ready super fast, except I didn't actually get ready. And I left. And what was the point of me telling this story? Okay. So it was just like, it was a tiring day and I just left early from my friend's house. But it's like, my friends still, them too, hang out all the time now. And they know things that I don't know, and they have new inside jokes to talk about that I'm not a part of, and they have stories that I just don't understand because I wasn't there for it. And I don't want to be selfish when I say this, but it's just like, why are you leaving me? Like, I'm not doing anything. I'm sitting at home by myself playing How I Met Your Mother intro on my ukulele for the 500th time while rewatching shows that I'm not gonna remember anything about. And it's like I'm literally doing nothing. Sometimes I'll pick up my computer and I'll write some of my screenplay, I'll design some new characters, but like that's hardly ever. And for the last week I've been babysitting my sister because she doesn't have school right now. But it's like I I'm doing nothing. If you guys are hanging out all the time, invite me to hang out with you. It's like a 5 minute drive from my house to her house. Well, okay, it's more than 5 minutes. She lives in a different town, but it's like really close. It's still really close. And it's like, it'll take me, I could literally ride my bike just like my friend's boyfriend does, over to her house and be there in like no time at all. Just tell me you guys are hanging out. You're like, "Ugh, we never see you anymore. We never get to see you. Come on, come hang out with us. Come watch this terrible movie with us." Which, by the way, Moana was mediocre. But it's like, you hang out all the time. You have your friends coming to your cheer recitals and rehearsals all the time. Just invite me. I can get a ride. I can come see you. I can come hang out with you. I can come stare at you, throw each other into the air, if that's what it takes to just have your company a little bit. I am a very introverted homebody person, but I'm bound to get just a wee bit jealous when my two best friends are hanging about by their bloody selves, and I'm just sitting here doing frickin' nothing. I turned Scottish for a minute, and now I'm permanently Scottish. What fucking ever? Those two bloody bastards! They leave me in the dust. They do nothing. They tell me nothing. And then they complain because they never see me anymore. That's their fault. And it's like, the only time that they're available, I'm not available. I'm going to be at my dad's for the next 2 weeks. I can't hang out on the weekends because I'm going to the redwoods, hopefully, and to rivers and lakes to go paddleboarding, which my dad and I love to do, and I never get to do it. We never do it. Well, it's not that we don't get to. We're too lazy to get off our bloody arses. But I love Crescent Lake, and I really want to go with my two best friends, especially since they don't have paddleboards, but they love paddleboarding. I want to go with them so bad, but it's like they're never available. And so I basically, unless they can somehow come to the lake with me, like one of these next 2 weekends, and then my dad will be upset because I'm not spending time with him, I'm spending time with my friends. It's like, then I'm gonna feel bad about that. But so I can't hang out with them basically at all these next 2 weeks. And then the 2 weeks after that, I'm going to Hawaii. So I can't hang out with them again. And while I'm going to Hawaii, they're going to Silverwood together, by the way, in Idaho, which is also like, I could have gone with them, but it's the fact that I'm going to Hawaii, so I can't go. So it's not like, they're like, oh, the two of us are gonna go to Idaho together and you're not invited, you're not going. It's not like that. I actually couldn't go because of the timing. But basically still, it's like I've been to Silverwood before. I stayed at my great aunt Donna's. Um, Not her house. She has like a huge house, and then she has like all of these spare houses, like like a cul-de-sac of like spare houses. She was like, you can stay in this little cabin. It was bigger than my house that I have here. But anyways, I went to Silverwood and it was amazing, and I really wanted to go again. And now them two are going without me. It's fine. Yeah. I guess that's it. I guess that's all I need to say. I could keep talking for like another hour, but I'm not gonna. I'm probably gonna cut this video into 2 videos. Just to make it easier on the people of the universe and the internet, because we all know that some people are part of the internet, but not a part of the universe. So, yeah. Bye.